Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for September 13th through the 19th, or actually whenever you click into this video. So it is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. And then we will look into your person's energy and your energy. So thank you so much for all of you that are returning. I appreciate you guys and all of your support. And if you are new here, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That information is in the description box below if you'd like to check that out. All right, so let's get into your energy and see what's going on for you for the next week. So in the recent past, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Magician and the Lovers. Wow, love that. And then in the current energy, we have the Emperor in reverse with the Six of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. In the near future, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. The overall energy for this particular week, or like I said, whenever you click into this, it could be up to 14 days that this energy lasts. It's the Strength in reverse. So there may be a little bit of a drain on your energy. I just heard you could be feeling a little bit overworked, tired, just have a lot going on in your world. The new moon could have increased, I just heard increased your business or increased your workload. Something around that seems to be upping and it's pulling at you. They're talking about wanting to have you focus on getting better rest. And then I just heard something about chamomile tea. So some of you could be, well, you could be having one right now as you're watching this video. But for some of you, that may really help. Also, ginger tea helps to relax your body before you go to sleep. So they're really focusing on getting enough rest. And if need be, if you have the ability to take like a 20-minute power nap during the day. Where that's coming from, I'm not sure. But for some of you, it's just rest that's really going to be needed over probably the next 10 to 14 days. All right, so in your recent past, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Magician and the Lovers card. I love this. So for some of you, you could have just recently met somebody and you're starting to feel like your manifestations are coming into reality. Like you're finally pulling them down and they're starting to be realized. The Queen of Pentacles is a very stable energy. So the person that you've attracted or are still working on attracting is someone who's going to be very balanced. You can see how the two of them are looking up. They have similar belief systems. They are probably very spiritual as well. And I think as grounded as your energy feels right now and as stable as you feel, I think you'd like somebody in your life, even a current partner, that could also see things from the perspective that you do. I think it helps to relieve some of the stress in your life. So I feel like whoever this person is for you, whether you've met them yet or not, is definitely in your energy. And it's something that you had been manifesting. So I love that. We're going to clarify it in just a minute and see what else comes up for you. But I do like where you stand because your recent past is showing that you're finally seeing things come together and like you can take a deep breath. And now is that the reason why they're bringing up the rest and relaxation is because you were probably working really hard. And even if you are still, you feel more stable than you had probably in a couple of months. Now, the current energy is the Emperor in reverse with the Six of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. I'm just going to say this is a little bit of a warning that there is someone who feels like they've lost control over their relationship with you. This is someone definitely from your past. It doesn't have to necessarily be an ex or a recent ex. This could be somebody from your childhood, and that's why the page is showing up, that is interested in you and wants to be a part of your life. The indication is, I say it's a warning, but that's not because I feel like it's bad energy. It's just this person may be in a place in their life where they're not really in control of their circumstances and they want to come in and be a part of your life again. I do feel like they're looking for someone stable to kind of share their energy with. So the only reason I would caution you is just to be careful because they may seem to kind of pull at you a bit. If you've already met this person, then, or if this is a reuniting and this person's contacted you, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. I'd say just be cautious with your energy. Now, this could also represent a child who I feel like you're trying to help get more stable in their own life and maybe get them to see how putting the effort in is going to create more balance for them. That's for some of you, not for all of you. All right, we'll get clarification for that as well. Now, in the near future, we have the King or the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. So this to me feels like outside energies. You may be questioning someone in your workspace about whether they're telling the truth. And it seems like this person's holding back. It could also just be someone in your life, a friend, somebody that you've known for a really long time. Maybe it's someone you've known from childhood. And they seem to be someone who kind of lives in the past. So this energy may show up in your life and you may feel like you kind of can't get away from it in a sense. Maybe you feel some kind of obligation towards this person. Like you don't want to turn your back on them. I do sense that there's a need though to move kind of away. It may be the same energy that shows up in the current and then kind of bleeds into the near future. So just be aware of that. This person's not the most emotionally stable, and you may know exactly who I'm talking about when I say this. It could be anyone in your life. So there's a need to kind of balance things out. I feel like a part of you may want to move away from them because they pull at you, but you don't feel like you can. Like I said, there feels like an obligation there or a sense of an obligation. All right. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles with the Magician. They're also saying that they want you to be aware that you're manifesting the things in your life that you had been putting intentions on. So if you're saying, oh, that might be luck or that might be something else, they want you to be clear that this is what you did. You created exactly what you're living in now. You have created this kind of new stability for yourself, and they want you to keep having that inspired action. In other words, trusting that as you manifest, more things are going to come true, especially in a love relationship if you're single. All right, let's see what they have to say for the Queen of Pentacles with the Magician. This is for Sag. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands. So in a sense, this is kind of an oxymoron, but it's like you can carry a lot of weight on your shoulders. You guys are really, really, really strong. And even though things are stable and you're manifesting, you may still feel, like I said, if there's an increase in work, you may still feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, but you can do it. You're strong enough. That's why they're focused on you getting enough rest and doing the things that you need to for your body in order to maintain, because you tend to be the type to carry everything and everyone. All right. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So your patience for watching things build and grow in your life, whether it be an increase in your finances or putting in the effort at work, they're saying continue to be patient because it's only going to keep getting better. And then as far as a romantic relationship, they're saying give it some time. If you've just recently met someone, or even if you haven't, just keep focusing on your work and allow that energy to work its way towards you, because it is coming if you're single. Now, for others of you that are in a relationship, like I said, they're just asking that you be patient because it will eventually start to unfold for you in the way that you're hoping. In other words, it's going to be a stable, happy relationship. All right. So let's look at the Emperor and the Six of Cups. So we have the Two of Wands, and then we have the Hanged Man and the Fool in reverse. So like I said, this person may be coming towards you and expressing to you that they want something in the future with the Two of Wands. Maybe they've always thought that you were the one that they were going to end up with, but this energy feels kind of stuck. So I don't think we need to go too deep into it other than just be cautious, because if this is not someone that you feel you could spend your life with, if it's somebody from the past that decides they want to pop up and tries to offer you something stable, If you don't think that's right for you, obviously you have free will, you can choose, but it is someone who's going to tell you that, for some of you, that they feel like they could see a future, or that you were the one that got away and they always wished that the two of you could have had something long term. With the Hangman, though, I still sense that this person is not in their power. In other words, they're not really fully there. They're not at a place where they could meet you halfway. It could be like a small offer of, let's just hang out, let's see where things go type of situation. And if you're single and you have an interest in this person, by all means, if you want to give it a shot, go ahead. But for most of you, I'm going to say there's a new love that's going to be there, or someone that you've just met that is more worthy of your time and attention. And then I saw the Judgment. So you're going to be much happier when you make the choice not to allow this person back into your life. Okay, let's look at the Knight of Wands with the Page of Cups in reverse. So we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, so that's telling me right there that most likely there's not going to be a great outcome with that person that seems to be popping back up. This could be a relative for some of you. I just feel like it's more draining than it's worth. All right, so let's look at the Page of Cups with the Six of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Five of Swords. So there's a lot to be said about the Five of Swords. In this case, it's you're like the warrior. You've got that one sword up and it's saying, I'm holding on to four more. So I'm really good with where my boundaries are set. So I'm going to tell you, don't tempt me. In other words, come at me correctly or I'm going to cut you right off. He is sure of what he's been through. He knows that he needs to protect himself. And these are safe, healthy boundaries that I feel like you've created for you. So you have no problem now telling people if they just don't fit, they don't fit. It doesn't matter what their title is. In other words, mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, whoever it may be that thinks they have a place in your life, maybe they don't anymore. And I think for you, it's going to be much easier for you to speak up and just say, hey, listen, you know, this is what I'm comfortable with and this is what I'm not comfortable with. And if you don't like it, there's the door. All right. So I'm going to clear this energy and we'll get into whoever's on your mind. So think about that person for just a moment. And we'll see the energy of that. All right. So this is for Sagittarius. This is for... All right. So your person's energy, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse. Oops, the Temperance just flipped around. I wanted to come back to, and that's you. Now, if I didn't mention, I don't think I did, the energies of the people that I sensed in the regular reading, we'll pick up on the energies here and see who you might be dealing with. So we definitely have your energy here. So you're on your person's mind, no doubt. Three of Cups, Temperance. Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands in reverse for you. The King of Wands and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune, which I really like. If you're wondering where this is going to go, I feel like things are going to start shifting in a really good direction. For those of you, like I said, that just met someone or are in a relationship that you want to move forward, this is a great sign that things are going to start shifting and changing. So if you've had a little bit of an up and down or a little rocky road is what I'm feeling, then stick it out because it feels like with this that things are going to shift and change. So I feel Leo energy, Taurian energy, Aries, as well as Sagittarius. You could be dealing with any one of those. All right, so your person is the Ace of Wands in reverse with the Two of Wands, the Temperance, and the Three of Cups. This is someone who has, I think, lost a little bit of their own passion and drive, but it doesn't mean that they're not invested in the relationship. So they may have some things going on with themselves. So the Two of Wands, this is somebody who's looking into the future. You may find that they can be a little pessimistic at times, but they do have a lot of patience and they really want this relationship to work. I think they really enjoy spending time with you. Maybe there's something around gatherings. So you might do well in group get-togethers with this person, like they're good in social situations. And I feel like they very much enjoy spending time with you, your friends, your family, things like that. All right. So if you think that they're just a little bit stuck, I wouldn't worry too much about it because the Wheel of Fortune was there. They're just a little bit confused right now, the Neptune and Pisces energy. And it's okay. They're just kind of throwing things around and waiting for something to stick. And it's not about relationships. It's just about what's going on within them. Maybe it's a work situation for them. All right. So your energy is the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. If there's something on your mind, the indication is like, speak up about it. If you don't feel like things are balanced and you need to create a little bit of space before you decide that you really want to settle down with them, because the Four of Wands is in reverse, just says to me that you're not ready to commit fully to this situation. Because maybe you feel like you're giving more than the other person is. If it's about money and you make more money than they do, or they're unstable in their job, I can see why you might feel like, you know, they need to get to a place where they're stable enough. So your energy being the King of Wands, there could be a tremendous amount of passion between the two of you, and you feel very passionately about them. Now, the Queen of Swords just in reverse is saying that you're holding back something. So if you need to speak up, be clear. Don't be afraid to tell this person how you're feeling. I do think that your person also finds you very attractive. Being the King of Wands, you exude that kind of sensuality, masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter which one you are. They just find you very attractive. All right, so let's get the romance angels for you. This is for Sagittarius. All right, so we have reconciliation, separation, interesting, unrequited love, wow, and make the effort. And then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So here's what I'm going to say. You know how I said there was confusion? I don't think this person's confused that they want to be with you. I think they've had confusing relationships. So could this be somebody that you are reconciling with, if I can get the word right? Very possibly could be. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I mentioned that in the main reading. So if this is someone that you feel that you can be with, obviously I can't tell you yes or no. You're going to have to get the sense, but it is possible that that person that's coming back is the one that we're discussing here. Now, separation, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. If you're in a committed relationship, you may feel that there's kind of a distance. It doesn't have to be a physical one. Like I said, if this person's dealing with their own things, they may pull back a little bit, so you sense that their energy isn't completely there. Unrequited love, if anybody questions who feels what about the other, I'm going to say your person is questioning that there may not be enough attraction on your part to them. But you actually are, because I pointed that out, that not only do they find you very attractive, but I think you do them as well. So as far as that's concerned, I don't think that there isn't enough love between the two of you. I think one doesn't think the other feels the same way. And then we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay. Now, let's get a possible outcome for you. All right. So the Emperor popped out, and that's a strong indication to me that there is a strong connection. Could there be a little bit of a battle of the wills between the two of you? Absolutely. The Emperor is definitely someone who likes to be in control, and that's okay. It's, you know, sometimes you get two people who are very strong-minded and really like to be the one that kind of makes the rules, and maybe that's just a little bit that goes on between you and you have to work through that. If that's the case and you feel like this person's trying to be too overpowering, that's why the Queen of Swords is coming out in reverse, where you need to speak up and let them know. All right, so we have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the World in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse, and then the Hermit. So there's still a little bit of work that needs to be done, inner work, for both of you. In order for this to come together, the Four of Pentacles is, you know, holding back a bit. So each of you could be. And it's okay. There's still vulnerability there. So I don't think either one of you is particularly defensive. And then we have the World in reverse, which just tells me that this is not closed out. This cycle is not done. So if you're willing to be in this relationship, it's definitely not over yet. And then the Four of Wands in reverse. Just a non-committal doesn't mean forever. Remember, this is just kind of an energy for the next couple of weeks. It just feels like to me right now there's a sense of not wanting to settle down into anything like a marriage right away. All right, let's get the Lover's Oracle for you. This is for Sagittarius. Okay. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Love that. And then we have the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And last but not least, we have friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Okay. Now we're going to get a couple messages from Spirit, from the wisdom of the Oracle. Whoop. And those popped out. So I feel like they are for you. So we have come to the edge, fork in the road. I love this. Regeneration and soulmates. There you go. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have peace. So that reduces to a 5. For me, this is a matter of finding that inner peace, always. And that isn't just something where you snap your fingers and all of a sudden you have peace and it lasts forever. It's a daily practice is what I feel like I need to tell you. So if there needs to be a little bit more meditation, I just see somebody kind of locking themselves in a room for 5 minutes even. If you just need to take a breather and get away from other energies, do that on a daily basis. Whatever you have to do to find that inner peace on a regular basis. That's what I feel like Spirit wants you to know. All right, come to the edge. This reduces to a 9. Take those chances. If there's anything that you feel fearful about, I think this is Spirit saying, don't look back, look forward. Take that leap. It's almost like the leap of faith, right? The Fool card. There's new beginnings coming. 9s are about endings and new beginnings. So trust that wherever you're being led is the right direction for you. Then we have fork in the road, that decision about this relationship and can it balance out? Is this somebody that you want to continue with? And then we have the new beginnings, regeneration. That reduces to a 10. So things can definitely be regenerated within a relationship and literally transform into something new. And then we have soulmates. So that reduces to a 5 as well. Big changes. And you may realize now that in a bit, it doesn't have to necessarily be within the next couple of weeks, that this is the person that is meant for you. All right, my loves, I hope that resonated. I hope it helped in some way. Thank you again so much for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.